Hello, everybody, to episode 3 of the Bears baseball season. We are going up against the Clankers, looking to sweep them in a 2-game series. And on the hill and in the recording booth is Mr. Rob Thrun. Welcome, Rob, to the channel.
Awesome. Great to be here.
Rob is on the hill today. He's looking to shut down the Clanker offense that got to Eric Hawkins last time out pretty early. Rob's a similar pitcher, Eric, so that is somewhat alarming, but if we can get the junk pitches like the forkball and the slider working, I think we're gonna have a good game. You're gonna hear a noise of my seat adjusting right there, and let's get into this. So a couple of news items off the top of the chart here. Let's just go into the next game here, and note that our second baseman has had a name change. Sonia Liberto has decided to use her real name in the sim now instead of the previous Sonia Knight. Our storyline is she hit a home run last game and her husband divorced her because he couldn't handle being married to someone who could hit a home run. That's what we're going to go with. That is our thing. Also, Ziggy Manis is going to get the day off here. He is a little bit fatigued, and backup catcher Stephanie Magus is coming into the lineup. Also coming into the lineup will be Roberto Piatti, who has earned a little bit of a chance to play. R.C. Guerin's going to take a break, although Guerin is available from the bench if we need her to play a little bit. And we're going to do some position swapping. Byron Derksen has been in a massive slump. I've been reading how to break someone's slump in this game, and an idea proposed is that you move them into the outfield where they're a little bit less involved with the defense and can focus on the offense more. So he is going to play right field today, and Dougie Braggs is going to play left field as a result. And that means Roberto Piatti is our first baseman for the day. Let's just fix up the batting order here. Boom. There we go. All right. So the Clankers are sending Eugene Stubbs to the hill. Mr. Stubbs has really good accuracy and not a lot of junk or velocity, which is a weird combo because without velocity and junk, I'm not entirely certain how he's supposed to get outs, but we'll see. And I think we're up first, so it is Sonia Liberto, Dougie Braggs, and Kevin Greer leading off here against Eugene Stubbs and the Clankers. Sonia steps in, 1 home run. She had a 3-run shot last game and has finally gotten some things going. That is going to be caught, unfortunately, as we come out first pitch swinging, and it doesn't work out too well. Dougie Bragg, underreported thing here. We've had a lot of talk about Byron Derksen's inability to hit. Doug Bragg is off to a terrible start this season. 1 for 10 at the plate. Actually, while we're here, let's see here. What's the pitch? Oh boy. Okay, so he's got all the off-speed shit. Holy moly. 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball, forkball, changeup. So this is gonna move a lot, but he doesn't have a lot of junk, so this will be interesting. And another fly ball into left field, unfortunately, gets him 2 outs to start the game off, and the struggles at the plate of Doug Bragg do continue. Kevin Greer in. There we go.
Oh.
Our first hit off of the ginger for the day.
Yep.
This brings out the man we've been talking about, the man we've been trying to break the slump this whole time. Byron Derksen, 0 for 7 at the plate to date. Can he get it going? Mr. Stubbs is just not giving us anything really to even swing at. There we go!
There we go.
Byron on the board with a base hit here in the first inning. Mojo up. Nice.
He's less depressed now.
Indeed. This brings up Sean Kenny. 2 men on. And Mr. Stubbs is still not giving us a ton. Oh, that's going to be a strike, unfortunately. There we go. That's right into the center fielder. Alright, so Jackson Franks was their big weapon last time. He'll lead it off, followed by Eves Dapper and Killer Stewart. This is the part of the lineup that hurts. I mean, it's got a lot of... I mean, you see the power rating, you see the contact rating, you see the speed rating. Let's start it off with the slider on the inside, shall we? Nothing there. All right, upstairs with the fastball. Into left field.
Come on.
Yeah! Doug Bragg with the big play. Outfield is admittedly going to be a little bit slow today with Byron and Doug as these corner outfielders. There's not a ton of speed there, but there's a lot of arm there, which is interesting. And Stephanie Maggs. Killer Stewart. He hit a solo homer against us last game. And I'm thinking, please stay in, please stay in. Yes.
Yeah.
Outfield getting a workout early on. It'll be Michael Magus, Roberto Piatti, and Stephanie Magus to step in against Eugene Stubbs.
Now batting, number 10, the third baseman.
All right, what do you got, Mr. Stubbs?
You mean aside from offensive facial hair?
I mean, it's really the color of the facial hair. The facial hair itself is not a problem. It's just, I mean, that's really red. That's orange right there. That's a pumpkin on your face. That's what that is.
He's instilling the ginger fear into you. Hopefully, Piatti here can combat that with his chin.
I mean, Roberto Piatti does have a hell of a chin, and not to mention those San Francisco 49er themed shoes.
Well, the fact is that his avatar makes him look like a freaking hitman from an Indiana Jones movie.
That was the
love
idea.
it.
That was the idea. We're being completely honest. All right, Stephanie Magus steps in, 2 on, nobody out. Big chance to put some runs up here. A little behind that.
Yeah.
And infield fly rule in effect.
Yep.
All right, that brings up Rob Thrun, the pitcher. Now the option to bunt is here. Let's see what we can do. Foul ball, a little bit out ahead of that one.
Not going to go well. And poppers.
2 straight infield fly rules.
Yep.
Again, we got the runners on. We got to bring them home, and it's going to be up to Sonia Eliberto to strike and make her ex-husband further jealous and enthused. And there we go! I'm going for it! Damn it! It was Michael Magus running the bases, and that was why that didn't work out too well.
Work that cardio. Work that cardio.
I mean, it's not cardio that's the problem. That's speed at that point. All right. Another dangerous bat from last game was this man's second baseman, David Porpetta, who was very solid. I noticed that Byrne Parkman is not seemingly in the lineup, which is interesting. He usually bats in this spot. Well, he's one of their better hitters.
Fair enough.
And
come on. Easy,
driven at Kevin Greer.
Yeah.
Spray Alonso is our next man at the plate here. They are really starting to read the slider, so we're going to have to go away from that. Let's try the cutter on the outside corner. Can we get? Nah, it's dropping between the 2 Maguses. I really want to throw that slider, but they've been sitting on that slider. What about the cutter? Alright, fork ball. That's been the strikeout pitch right there, that fork ball. Brings up Butters Bocce, the second baseman. Or, well, he's not the second baseman. Porpetta is. He's at first base today. Interesting. So he's replacing Porkman in the at first base. Okay, well, we'll give you the slider to chase if you want. Nah, nothing there. 97-mile-an-hour fastball doesn't hit. And there we go. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rob Thrun, and we go to the 3rd inning.
Is it just me, or are the Clankers a team purely of obscene facial hair? It seems there's multiple fans of
ridiculous beards.
Yeah, ridiculous
and,
handlebar mustache, other stuff. It's
yeah,
excellent.
it's definitely the case. Definitely the case.
Whoa, he's come for your dick.
I mean, that was more like the armpit, but yeah. I mean, Doug would appreciate...
Come on.
It is gone! Oh, I was going to say, it was almost over the wall. Oh, all right. Kevin Greer's on fire. Let's try to take advantage of that. The mojo is high. All right. Strike 2. Didn't really want to swing at that, but that could have been strike 3, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. Byron Derksen, you have an average finally. 125. Come on.
The man whose hair cannot be contained.
No, it can't. It was worse when he had the afro. This is kind of frustrating because Stubbs is really easy to hit. It's just we're getting it like in the wrong places. Drop. No. Jackson Franks gets under it, and we go to the bottom of the third.
Yeah.
Rob Thrun still on the hill, still pitching the perfect game, and he'll face off with Ronald Rude, the catcher. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, this one's deep. This one's deep.
No.
And Ronald Rude has broken the perfect game. He goes deep. The Clankers are long ball dependent, and they show it once again here with Rude's first of the season. Brings up Drew Thunderer. Thunderer was the one who was not in the lineup in the last game. And he welcomes himself to the game with a double. All right, pitcher at least. We got the pitcher. Easy out.
One.
Fine. I'll be just brute force it. There we go.
Jeez, he's pissed.
Brings up Jackson Franks. Franks was the man who burned Eric Hawkins in Game 1 of this series. His first at bat against Thrun did not go well. Let's try and make it a repeat. And I think that's a nice repeat right there. Mm-hmm. Rob Thrun putting the K's up as he brings up Ease Dapper. 2 down, man on second base.
No.
I threw the slider. It shouldn't have been done. Well, it's early days yet. We can come back from this. We were down 3-0 to the Clankers last time. We came back. There is nothing to make me think that we can't do it again. And to be honest, we're actually hitting much better than we did in Game 1 against Aldo McGregor Jr. Which I can't believe at the time I didn't realize that name. I mean, Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo. It was perfect.
You have demoralized the enemy. Excellent.
Indeed. Sean Kenny will lead us off here with Mike Magus. Roberto Piety due up as well. No runs. Couple of hits. We've been hitting Stubbs, but we're not bringing those hits across the plate. That'll do nicely.
Oh, come on.
Sean Kenny goes yard with his terrible music. Mm-hmm. Second home run of the season for Sean Kenny. Brings up Michael Magus, who was picked off going for home earlier in this game. He needs to make amends, and that will not do that. That is a fly ball to... Yeah, that just died in the air there. Brings up Roberto Piety, 1-for-1 with a single so far today in his starter debut. And he's just ripping them.
The power of the chin remains true.
Indeed, that's going to be a double easy. Not going to try for 3. He doesn't have great speed. Stephanie Magus steps in, 0 for 1. Yet to have a hit this season. And we're going to need her to step up because that backup catcher role, it is pretty key.
Come on.
Advance the runner to third, though.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it is the pitcher spot. It is Rob Thrun. With 2 out, here we go. Can he deliver against Eugene Stubbs? The answer to that question is no.
Yes.
Butters Bocce makes the play in foul territory. We got 1 back. Need to shut down this lineup here. A lot of left-handed batters in this lineup, which means we may see Tisha Boonsing before long into pitch. Come on.
Grounder, come on! Oh, no. Get.
Yes!
There we go.
Sonia Liberto, great cover by the pitcher, Rob Thrun.
Come on.
Easy play for Sean Kenny. Butters Bocce is the man at the plate. We kind of owned him in game 1 of the series. I'm not really sure why he's not got the night off.
Another pop, come on.
And, whoop, wrong base to throw to, but otherwise fine.
Yeah.
All right, Ronald Rood. He's the man who went deep earlier. So I'm going to have to be somewhat careful with my pitching to him this time, I think. Oh, that's a bad pitch. That was bad accuracy.
Pop it.
And Ronald Rood. 2 home runs on the day for Rood. And it is problems for the Bears.
Oh, this is just depressing.
Yeah, this has been a rough one. 5-1 here in the 4th inning. I still feel comfortable pitching with you, though, so I'm not looking to the bullpen yet. I mean, the strikeouts have been there. It's just been a couple of, poorly located pitches have just really made this a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
And you're
and you're
not due up anything.
Earlier, man.
All right. Sonia Alberto will lead us off here. She is 1 for 2 on the day and looking to improve upon her offensive prowess.
All right, let's see what the ex-wife can do.
And we got ball 1. That's going to be ball 2. There. Into the glove. Nah. Yeah, that's not going. All right, Dougie Braggs, I need you to step out of this slump. We've seen Byron come through. Now it's Dougie's turn.
Come on.
It is deep. It is to the wall. It is not. Jackson Franks gets back there to make the play. Kevin Greer steps in, looking to extend this 5th inning. And that's ball 1. Oh, okay, that's a strike. Okay. Yes! Off the thigh of the shortstop, and we get the base hit.
Yep.
Now batting, number 22.
Be a good time for Byron to come through here. He's no longer completely rattled. He's just down to tense now.
Ooh.
Too high. Low.
And it's ball 2. There we go!
Give me a boom shakalaka. Will he get it?
It is gone!
Yeah.
Byron Derksen strikes! First homer of the season.
Jeez. Can't count for style, but you got skill.
He's got power. That was the straightaway siren. That is the end for Eugene Stubbs. It is the closer, Axe Hugh, coming into the game. Hugh's got some scary stuff. He's only got 2 pitches, a slider and a fastball, but that's good velocity, good junk, and good accuracy, so that's going to be a challenge. Sean Kenny did hit a home run last time up. Maybe that is what scared Stubbs out of the game. And unfortunately, that is a ground ball to second base. That will end the inning. But we close the gap to 2 runs on a 2-run homer by Byron Derksen. And interestingly enough, they went to the bullpen with the pitcher due up. That's an odd move. So it is the closer, Axe Hugh. A lot of oddity about this, actually. They went with the closer here in the 5th inning. That is bizarre. Sonia Eliberto gets under it.
Yep, good pop.
All right, Jackson Franks. There we go. 95-mile-an-hour strike. I like that. Let's go with the slider down low. Foul ball. 0-2. What about the cutter? Inside. Nothing. All right. What about the fork ball? That's been the punch-out pitch. Okay. Bring the heat. That'll stay in. That'll stay in. That'll stay in.
Okay.
I knew what you're thinking.
Yeah, that would be grave dishonor. Shameful display.
Alright, Eve Dappers. I believe this is Dappers' second time up with runners on, and last time did not go well for us. I don't think I can get that out at third base, though.
Nope.
So we'll stretch it out and get the first. It brings up Killer Seward. Let's see what we can do here. Let's bring him the curve, or bring him the fork. Okay, we're not bringing him the fork again. But we get him with the high heat. Get out of the inning. Double doesn't come home to roost for them, and it'll be possibly the end for Rob Thrun here. He is the 4th man in the lineup here with the Magases and Piety due up. If we get to him, we'll look to the bullpen for a pinch hitter. If we don't get to him, we'll try and see if he can work the 6th.
No, nice.
Off the wall. No. I am slow as fuck. We're going for a second.
Did we not learn beforehand? You cannot run.
I can run. It's just not very fast.
Now let's see if the power of the chin holds true.
I mean, it's a new pitcher, though, so we'll see. It holds true. Roberto Piety, 3rd hit of the game.
Chin.
He's making a case for a lot more time in the lineup. That is for sure. Stephanie Magus hits one off the first baseman and does advance the runners. All right. Unfortunately, it's the end for Rob Thrun. He's coming out of the game. Ziggy Manis into pinch hit. It was his day off, but we're not letting him have quite the full day off. He will do the at-bat. Oh, please get to the seats. Please get to the seats. No. Pinch hitter does not work. All right. Sonia Eliberto, the hero of last game, looking to add to her clutch resume.
That looks quite juicy.
Yeah, I think Franks has got it.
Yeah.
All right, we look to the bullpen here, and we're going to go with Martin Edmonds. We haven't used him all season long. British Columbia's own Martin Edmonds stepping into the game. Originally from Quebec. He'll face David Porpetta here to open up the inning. And it's not looking great.
Yes, that.
David Porpetta goes deep. His first of the season. His first RBI of the season. And it brings up Spray Alonso. That is the first run given up by the Bears bullpen so far this season. And it's not looking all that much better. Because that is off the wall. And I'm a little surprised they didn't go for the triple there.
You were too close.
Butters, Bocce's we got a pinch runner here. Spray Alonso coming out of the game after that double. He's been replaced by Jordan Barnstormer to run the bags.
That does not sound optimistic.
Not really, no. Soniel Alberto will make the play for the first out. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs on the day. It's been a problem dealing with Ronald Rood today. We'll see if the new pitcher can maybe make something happen here. So far,
Dude, swinging at everything you give him, man.
There we go.
Yep.
Martin Edmonds settling down and gets that K. Brings up Drew Thunderer, the third baseman, who is going to look at a strike here to open up and foul ball off. That's the hey, man. 0-2 count means I can get... There we go! The cutter to get it done. Martin Edmonds strikes out 2, but did give up that lead-off solo home run. Doug Bragg, Kevin Greer, and Byron Derksen due up to face Axe Q. Can Doug Bragg get out of this slump, please? 0-77 on the season. Now playing left field is Jordan Barnstormer. And the Doug Bragg slump, it continues.
Number 19, the shortstop.
Kevin Greer's on fire. 2 singles tonight, 2 for 3. I need you to deliver, cousin. And that is not what I had. That's not what I had in mind.
Yep, no, that's definitely not.
Byron Derksen steps up, home run, single. He's finally opened up his account at the bank of hits. Can he get another?
Come for the kneecap.
That's not going to do it.
No.
Having a hard time dealing with Axe Hugh, but as a closer, he should be running out of stamina sort of soon. He's coming up to bat here, and it is him done. Burn Porkman into the game as the pinch hitter. Let's see what we can do with Mr. Porkman, who is absolutely swinging at everything and is mowed down in 3 pitches.
Jeez.
There's 3 straight strikeouts for Edmonds after a rude intro to the game. He's picking it up.
Go, 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 go.
Also gets Jackson Franks. All right, it's Yves Dapper. And it's foul. Oh boy.
That was close.
That was a little close for comfort. Get him with the curveball. And can we get the punch out? Nope. Let's try that curve again. Hopefully he's not sitting on it. Didn't look like he was. And the punch out? Nope. But a ground ball to Kevin Greer. And we worked getting close. Next pitcher in is Max Undermeyer. Max is pretty good accuracy, rather low velocity, low junk, 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball. So kind of similar to Eugene Stubbs, who started the game. And it will be Kenny Magus and the power of the chin, Roberto Piatti, with that this inning. Oh, we got a left-hander in the game now. Max Undermeyer. This means Sean Kenny batting from the right side of the plate for a change. And he hammers one. Yeah, we'll hold it at a second.
Too close, brother. Too close.
I mean, Kenny's got good speed, but yeah, that was a little bit of a line driver. Mike Magus having a pretty solid day at the plate, but he has to make up for getting picked off at home plate still.
The hell was that pitch?
We don't really want to know.
Yep,
and
that's not...
Jackson Franks is under it.
Yep.
Brings up Roberto Piatti. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Damn it! Get back to the bag, get back to the bag! Oh, okay, we got back. Step Magus 0 for 3. Struggle is real, and I can't really pinch hit for because I don't have a catcher on the bench. We unfortunately used up Ziggy Manis earlier. Now would be a good time for him to be a hero. I'll take the foul ball. We keep the bat alive. Ah, very late. Way too late. Steph goes down swinging. It'll be Killer Stewart, David Porpetta, and his first bat of the game, Jordan Barnstormer. Do I want to do a pitching change? Feel like we kind of do. We're going to go to Ticia Bouge Singh to play the lefty-lefty matchup. I really only like to use her for an inning, so the fact that she's due up next inning, I don't mind pinch hitting her for her right off the bat.
And pops.
Byron Derksen gets it.
Now batting, number 23, the second baseman.
Second baseman Porpetta steps in. Last at bat was a home run. Welcome the last bullpenner to the game in, grand fashion, but just this one will just be a ground out. Jordan Barnstormer steps in for his first at bat of the game. And almost a play. Almost the big play by Sonia Eliberto at second base. Big stretch, couldn't come up with the ball. Butters Bocci steps in. That is a foul. Hey, can that ball be alive? Because I think I might have caught it.
No. Oh, no.
Pop up behind the plate. Steph Magus will bring it in.
And there we go.
And it is Boone Singh, Eliberto, and Bragg due up. Of course, this is... Oh, we got a new... hey, Barnstormer is already out of the game for Banjo Curley. Left field. It's an interesting move.
Unexpected.
It's an interesting move. All right. R.C. Guerin is probably our pinch hitting choice here. So let's go with it. She had a big first game of the season. She leads the team in doubles. See what you can do. There we go.
There we go.
R.C. Guerin gets us started off with a base hit off the bench.
And on the plus side, she's probably faster than you.
Yeah, she's one of the fastest players on the team. Sonia Eliberto steps in. Doug Bragg on deck, and I swear to God, Doug, if I give you 2 runners on and you failed me again, there will be a bench in your future.
Huh?
Yeah, that might be a double play. Damn it.
Oh!
All right, Dougie Bragg hitting .071, no homers, no RBIs. And he finally comes through with a hit with nobody on base. Kevin Greer steps in. He's dropped down to locked in over the max mojo he was at before. And
that's a good crack, man.
Yeah, but it's going to end up in the glove of the right fielder. And the Bears take their first loss of the season here. Disappointing 6-3. A lot of hits. 14 hits. Just couldn't put runs across the plate, though.
What was that? Freaking 4 homers for the Clankers?
They did bang out 4 homers. Dapper, Porpetta, and 2 for Ronald Rude. And we go down swinging on this one.
It
Rob
hurts my soul.
Thrun gets the loss. 6 hits given up in 5 innings, 5 runs. Martin Edmonds looked pretty decent. Tisha Boonsing worked a good inning out of the bullpen, but unfortunately the damage was done. And we got a lot of hits off of starter Eugene Stubbs and just couldn't pile up the offense, unfortunately. The bullpen did their job. Axe Hughes and Max Undermeyer closing it out. And your first star of the game is Ronald Rude. Byron Derksen does get that second star, and Sean Kenny, third star. That's a bit weird that we got 2 stars in there, to be honest. So let's see here. Where does this put the Bears currently in the season here? And what can we do in the future here, basically? So let's handle the simulation here. The Monarchy beating up the Gold Coats 7-2. The Rippers. Champs make a late comeback to take them 7-5. The Torpedoes beat the Spinners 4-1. Scampers beating up on the Outlaws 14-5. Jesus. The Pumas and Venom had an interesting game. 6-5 going to the Venoms. Hatchets are on the winning side of things. The Norsemen defeat the Nightmares in a battle of defensive teams 4-5. The Wardens beating up on the Advocates. Oh my god. 13-6. Wow. The Burners and the Firebirds goes to the Burners 6-1. Dive Bombers versus the War Wagons. War Wagons take a 4-3 win there. The Clankers, fresh off their win over us, well, they beat the Justice 5-2, so I feel a little bit better about that. Gold Coats, 6-1 over the Monarchy. Champs versus Rippers goes to the Rippers 3-2. Torpedoes, 3-1 over the Spinners. Scampers and Outlaws, wow. 14-2. If you're a Scampers fan, don't watch that one. Fresh Hellions beat the Hatchets 6-5. The Venom taking on the Pumas. Pumas winning that one 4-3, and that brings us up to date. We're a half game back in the division behind the 3-1 champs. A couple of 4-0 teams left are the Fresh Hellions and the Torpedoes, who are doing really, really well. I mean, well, let's have a look at the team stats here at the end of the day. On the average side of things, Roberto Piatti looked really, really good in his first start. I gotta think he's looking at probably playing a little bit more. R.C. Guerin still hitting 600, 500 for Kevin Greer. Sean Kenny, 417. Mike Magus, 417. 333 for Sonia Alberto. 300 for Ziggy Manis. 182 for Byron Derksen. And that 183 for Dougie Braggs is a problem, frankly. And, well, let's have a look at what we got coming up. Oh, and we look at the pitching staff. Oops. So you're coming out of this with a 9 ERA, which is the worst on the team. You got the loss. Your whip was pretty respectable, though, 1.2. So, I mean, I think there's something to go with it there. I think we had a number of strikeouts with you, 6 Ks over 5 innings. There was some things to build on, and hopefully we can do better with you in your next start.
Yep, definitely a work in progress.
Indeed. Speaking of which, what do we got next? We're up against the 0-3 Logman. It will be Shannon Drake going to the Hill to make her season debut against Paris Fellows, who is making her season debut. Notable players are M. Rico, H. Woody, and M. Healthy. Let's have a look at what they got. So let's see here. Change teams over to the Logman, please. All right. So the Logman, guys to look out for. Well, Twist Meyer has been an effective guy off the bench, it seems. 2 for 3. Aspen Hurls. Hunky Woody. Interesting.
No. Just no. No.
Miller Rico. Not a lot of big numbers here, which is, makes sense. They are an 0-3 team. But
who comes up with these names, man?
The names are randomly generated, and it's confusing. And that's how that works.
There was a guy on the Lockmans named Bubba Pepperoni.
That's not even the worst. That's not even the worst. Fists Wildly is still the worst one we come across. So after that, we got the 2-game set with the Scampers, and your next opponents will be the Venom against A. Mealy. Will be the starting pitcher opposing you on that day.
That sounds mildly intense.
All right, league leaders. R.C. Guerin is leading league in batting average, so we got some good things going on here. We are not in the lead in home runs. No RBI guys really to speak of. Sean Kenny is doing pretty well in the slugging race. Kevin Greer is one off of the lead in hits with 7, so he's doing pretty well. And Sean Kenny has scored 5 runs. Wow. He's been a producer in that regard. And in the pitching stats, not really much to write home about right now for our pitching team, except for our remarkable walks per 9 innings, where we have 3 guys at the top of the pile. Strikeout walk ratio is also very solid. Sean Lawrence and Eric Hawkins and Rob Thrun in the mix there. So we do have that going for us. All right, well, Rob, sorry I could not get you a win here today.
It was entertaining, and now we know to look out for the chin.
Yeah, Roberto Piety is looking solid. What do the Logmen have? The Logmen have a lot of contact. That's kind of scary. Not a ton of power, not a ton of speed, decent defense. Their bullpen is the weak spot on their team. So hopefully we can keep it clean early on. Let's have a look if there's going to be any kind of lineup preview to be here. I mean, the question is becoming: does Doug Bragg need a day off? Because the season's been rough for him so far. Do we look to somebody else to help out and do some things? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Ziggy Manis is available for us, so hey, let's just set the lineup right now before we call it a day. Coming out of the game is Stephanie Magus. She will be replaced by Ziggy Manis, who is ready to play once again. Pietti's going to stay in at first base. Byron is in right field. And R.C. Guerin needs to get back in the lineup, so that'll be what we look to for this upcoming game. I'm going to move Manis back into the 7 spot in the lineup. And, yeah. So that's what our lineup's going to look like for the game against the Logmen. I don't know who will be joining me on commentary because Shannon is shy, and therefore our starting pitcher probably won't do it. We could see the debut of Byron. Let me know in the comments if you want Byron.
Put a voice to that face, man. Put a voice to that face.
Other options include Paul Riccobeni, Javier Perez-Torres, and Sean Kenny. So let me know who we want to see for this round. Upcoming against the Logmen. We're taking on some lumberjacks here. This will be
it looks optimistic, like 0-3. So...
yeah, but it's a high contact team, and that's been our thing. Is the pitching these last 2 games has not been stellar. The offense has been there, a lot of hits, not necessarily runs, but we do need to deliver. We need to get the runners home. Like that's our thing. We put a lot of runners on base against the Clankers, and could only score 3 runs. You can't have a 14-hit game with 3 runs. That's pretty weak sauce, and we'll be looking to fix that up here against the Logmen. Scampers, Venom coming up. The Wardens are coming up. We're going to play that game for sure because there's a thing I want to do. A thing. And then, wow, we got a 4-game series against the Spinners at some point. That's it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
And are they in our division? They're in our division. Okay, that's why. They're 1-3. Okay, they're off to a rough start. Yeah, so, I mean, it'd be nice if we were in that Couture division there, because, I mean, look at those records. A combined 3-12. That's terrible. But we are in the Fedor division, and we're going to try and make the best of it. And that is all for this episode of Super Mega Baseball. I thank Rob for his patience. If you want to plug anything, go ahead.
Nope.
Alrighty. Just here for the ride.
Just here for the ride. The entertainment.
Alright, round 4 coming up sometime this week. Shannon Drake taking the hill against the Logman. Could be tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, it is Labor Day Monday, so, theoretically people should be, free at some point. And we'll see how that goes, and if we can right the ship after our first loss of the season. And that is all.